What do you think should be the hiring question? How would we be able to determine if a teacher had passion and should be able to be in the school filled with passionate children?
I think very often at workshops people ask why you got into teaching.
Right.
And people always have these grand ideas
Yes.
and these grand reasons for getting in. But I think what we need to move into is, how do you demonstrate that?
That's right.
This was your reason for getting in, but how do you live that now? How do you live that in your craft of teaching? So maybe if you could find people with examples, real living examples of what they do, then those may be the people you want to get to start.
That's right.
To start this school.
I think one of the scary things about passion is when you feel its power and then you actually have the permission to be passionate, like in Amy's school. It's almost paralyzing because you're thinking, we can build this school we're dreaming of, and it really can happen. And are we going to be worthy of it? Are we going to be worthy of the children that will spend the time in it? And so to
I want
have...
to hear what he has to say about his school. So you started by saying
so tell...
he had a story to tell here.
Yes, so...
Well, I'm at a small rural school. It's like 21 teachers, 200 children. It's very community-based. All these students, many of them are related. They come from the community. The thing is, on our staff, we have a bunch, mostly young teachers, but we have a few older teachers who I think they're trying to kill our passion because, they're stuck in their old ways. They don't want to get onto the new things, trying to use technology. Even like if we give extra classes during the school vacation, they keep complaining that we're trying to show them up. When in fact we're not trying to do anything with them. It's about working with the students. So we have problems like that, and then we have problems where a lot of younger teachers are getting into professional development, and the older people, because we're more qualified than they are, they have problems with that.
Yes.
So stuff like that is a problem. It's very demotivating at times.
Really good thing to do. Wouldn't that be always survey your kids? So you could ask a 5-year-old child,
Yes.
what kind of a teacher they want to have.
We already talked about that, and so you know how when you open a school you have a design team, so you've got the architects coming in and you've got that, the students are going to be a part of that team. Everything we talked about, they're going to test out and market like what kind of chair they need, they have to make the case, they have to be a part of the community campaign of why this needs to be there. They're going to be from the very beginning the planning in it, because it is their community that you're going to expect them to be contributing members of. And every time we've asked kids to step up and take a responsibility and a role, they not only step up, they exceed your expectations when they understand that because they'll have to be researchers, they'll have to be communicators, they'll have to be presenters, because they'll have to present their case, they'll have to be competitors. Because we might even be, analyzing, should we have round tables, or do you want, those bouncy balls that you sit on and really, really make the case?
I think that's really important because a couple thousand years ago, where you had these leaders who built the pyramids and Taj Mahal to represent themselves and what they wanted. I think the kids of today, they want to do things to represent themselves, so they could put out there.